All right, friends. So for math today, we are going to really focus on different ways to make the number 6. So before we go ahead and start, we're going to start off with our exercises to get our brains ready for math. So when you see the picture on my um, on the camera, then you can go ahead and say the number. So Mrs. Murray will say it too. So if we look at the fingers, that is showing us the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a hexagon, a triangle, a square, rectangle, circle, sphere, cylinder, cone, cube, oval. Flip these around so that they're facing the right direction. We have the number 5. 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 5, 4, the number 4, 3, 5, 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, the number 3, 5, 1, 2, turn it around, 2, 1, 4, 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 1, and 2. I hope some of you were able to beat me with the answers before I even said them. All right, so our objectives for today are: I can make 6 different ways. Say, I can form my numbers correctly. All right, here we go. So we're going to take our equal mat out again. You can take it out. You don't have to. It's up to you. We are going to talk about making the number 6 today. But the really fun thing is that when we make the number 6, there are actually different ways to do it. So Mrs. Murray is going to show the number 6 over here with the hands. Okay, and I am going to take out my cubes. Now, Mrs. Murray has 2 different colored cubes that I'm going to be using. I've got my green and my purple. So I'll show them here for just a minute, and I'm going to bring them back down. So I am going to make 6 using my different colored cubes. So let's say I would like to use 5 of my purple cubes. So I am going to make sure that I have 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In order to make 6, I have to have 1 more. So to make 6 one way, I would have 1 green cube and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple cubes. Now let's say I wanted to have 2 green cubes. I'm going to count on to see how many purple cubes I would need in order to make 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I have 2 green cubes, then I would need 1, 2, 3, 4 purple cubes in order to make 6 all together. Now let's say that I would like to have 3 green cubes. I'm going to count on to see how many purple cubes I would need. So far I have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count on with my purples. 4, 5, 6. So I've got 3 greens and 3 purples. So what we're going to do today in our math packet is we're going to use our crayons, and we're going to use 2 different colors to make different ways of making 6. So since Mrs. Murray's cubes are green and purple, I'm going to go ahead and use green and purple as my crayons. So you are going to need your Unit 2 math packet with the numbers on it. And what's going to happen is you're going to turn it to the Day 2 page, okay? So you will need your pencil and your crayons. So just like Mrs. Murray said, my cubes were purple and green, so that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use green and purple. Okay, this is kind of a pinkish purple, but that'll work. And I also need my pencil. So make sure that you have your pencil and you are ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do, as always, is we are going to write our name up on our paper. So Mrs. Murray is writing her name, and now I am ready to go. The directions say, trace the number and repeat. So remember, yesterday we learned how to make the number 6. We start at the top, we came down, and we circled around, and that's how we make our 6. So this time Mrs. Murray is going to sing our little song. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Starting at the top. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. Monkey's tail needs a fix. That's how you make the number 6. All right, so now we're ready to show different ways that we can make 6. So Mrs. Murray always likes to start off with one color, and I like to color one cube that color. So I'm going to color this first cube, this purplish pinkish color. And remember, when we color, we stay in the lines, we make short strokes, and we make it look nice and neat. We don't want scribbling, right? So I've got one purple box, or pink box, I guess. It kind of looks pinkish, right? And then the rest I'm going to color in green. And we'll see and figure out this way of making 6. So right now we have one pinkish purple box. I am wondering how many green boxes I will have in order to make 6. Now we should have done this before we started coloring, but I need to make sure that there are a total of 6 boxes completely. That way I know for sure that we're working on the number 6, right? So let's make sure that we have 6 boxes all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I've got 6 boxes. One of my boxes is this pinkish purple color. Let's see how many boxes are green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that one box of purplish pink and 5 boxes of green gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just discovered one way to make 6. 1 and 5. Let's go on to the next row. Let's make sure there are 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So this time, instead of just coloring one box pinkish purple, Mrs. Murray is going to color both boxes, 2 boxes pinkish purple. See how I'm doing the outline? This helps with my coloring. And we're making sure that we're using our crayon with the tripod grip so that it helps us know how to build our muscles in our fingers so that we can become awesome writers. Okay? So now I'm going to color the rest of my boxes green. So Mrs. Murray likes to outline to make sure that I'm staying in the lines. And then I can color. And when I'm coloring a bigger space, I can make sure that I'm making bigger strokes, but only if I have a bigger space to color in. And then I'm able to control my hand so that it is making it look nice and neat. We don't want sloppy work in kindergarten. Okay, so let's see the other way we just discovered to make 6. So we've got 2 here, 1, 2, so I'll show you 2 fingers. And let's count the green boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 and 4, I bet it's going to make 6. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 4 also make 6. All right, let's go on to our next boxes. Let's make sure that we have 6 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're good to go. This time I colored in 1, then I colored in 2. This time I think I will color in 3. That way I'm just adding one more box to my pinkish purple color. So Mrs. Murray is going to try and make this a little bit quicker. But when you are coloring, I want you to go nice and slow so that you're working out the muscles in your hands. You're making it look nice and neat and it's not sloppy. And then the rest of my boxes are going to be green. And I'm going to color nicely, just like this. Here we go. All right, let's see the new way we discovered to make 6. Here we go. I have 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a new way. 3 and 3 make 6. So in my first row, I colored 1 box pinkish purple. In my second row, I colored 2 boxes pinkish purple. In my third row, I colored 1, 2, 3 boxes pinkish purple. Who can guess how many pinkish purple boxes I'm going to have in this next row? If you guessed 4, you are correct. So I'm going to count out 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make my outline here. That way I know, oh, Mrs. Murray, that's where you need to stop. And I'm going to outline the other boxes on the other side so that I can make my coloring look super duper nice, because that's important for us in kindergarten. So now that I know all the boxes that are going to be pinkish purple, Mrs. Murray is going to start coloring using her tripod grip and making it look nice and neat. Okay? All right, so now I have 2 boxes left. So those 2 boxes are going to be green. So I'm going to color those in green. Same thing, I outlined it. I'm making it look nice and neat. Okay, all right. Let's see, I'm going to put my fingers where they need to be on the boxes, and we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 2 make 6. All right. I have 1 pinkish purple box here, 2, 3, 4. How many do you think I'm going to have on the next row? If you guessed 5, you are correct. So I'm going to count out 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to outline all of the boxes that I have to color in pinkish purple, all 5 of them. And then I'm going to color them nice and neat, staying in those lines. Look at all these ways to make 6. How cool is that? There's not just one way, there's lots of different ways. All right, and then I'm going to color my 1 box that's left over green. Nice and neat. Nice and neat. Making our 6 different ways. All right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of hard to do with my fingers. And 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 makes 6. You got it. All right, so I'm going to add 1 more box of pinkish purple. So if I add 1 more box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes was the last row. So my last row is going to be 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to color all of them pinkish purple. And you need to make sure that when you're doing this, you're probably going to have different colors than what Mrs. Murray has, which is totally fine as long as you have 2 colors. Okay? So I'm going to outline, color them all in. Okay. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have 6 boxes that are purplish pink and I don't have any green boxes, that means that's the number 0. So 6 and 0 makes 6. Isn't that amazing, friends? How neat is it that there are so many different ways to make 6? So now that we have done this together, you are going to upload this onto your Schoology, and then I would love for you to tell the adult at home at least 2 ways to make 6. So you're going to look at your cubes, at your rows of squares, and you're going to tell them, oh, I learned that 1 and 5 make 6. Or maybe you will say, I learned that 1, 2, 3, and 3 make 6. So tell your adult at home 2 different ways to make 6. Awesome job, my friends. I can't wait to see your work. I'll see you later. Bye.